showed you guys the products that I picked up from FirstPretty, and kind of the reason that I decided to choose that is a try on with some of the products. And we're just going to kind of play around with it and see how things go. I'm just going to go ahead and use the powdered foundation. You open up the locking sifter and you use the lid of this. You're going to have to wait until this dries before you put it back on, because this is a powder and you don't want any of the moisture to get into this. So since that, I don't want to wait for that product to dry. I just want to be able to put it back in my cupboard. I have one of the bowls that I have purchase from Marie at Face Mask Alchemy. If you're looking for a mask subscription, it's $10.88 a month. It comes with an oil, with a mask that's a dry formula that you mix, which gives you a range of different options. So I highly recommend that. I love her masks. They are just amazing. So what I did was put a little bit of water, and I've mentioned that you guys that I have dry skin in the winter, and winter came early for us here in Minnesota. So in the dry root powder, I've mixed a little water and a couple drops of my jojoba oil. I'm actually going to have to, my glasses, I'm not going to keep those. I'm going to have to pin my hair back a little bit. And use a mirror to apply, because I do film with my iPhone, so I am not able to get that close to my mirror. Well, talking to myself for the last 15-20 minutes here, so yeah. It is one of those days. I tell you, I haven't filmed in a while, and welcome back to my channel. Let's start this video over. I've already applied my foundation because, you know, that's just the way it went. I tell you, I don't even know what I said and what I need to repeat, and as so is life. It's been crazy. Anyway, I mixed up my powder foundation, the jojoba oil, and a little bit of water. I used my blend a hand. This is a brush that I have purchased from TheBalm, and I don't use their products anymore because if you guys have watched me, I don't use any products that contain talc. And I'm just going to kind of add a little bit more to the areas that I need so you guys can see that. I'm going to add a little bit on top of my eyes to act as a primer, and it does dry very nicely. It's just an amazing product. Let's see, I thought I had a little mirror here. Hopefully this one won't cause a glare like the last one. I'm going to use one of my little compact. And I have applied the foundation to my whole face. Ecotools had a brush set. It was in their September box. I don't get the box. I just wanted the brushes. There were some other products in there that I either already had or didn't want. And so they have three different, they provide an airbrush look. This is the first time that I've actually tried them. I thought it did very well blending out this foundation. The brush that I used and I will continue to use is the Ultimate Buff. I'm going to work that a little bit more. Then they have a Ultimate Pop, and this is the smaller or medium brush. Baby brush is what they describe as Ultimate Cover. So you can use this for actually what I'm doing now with my blend a hand brush. Now I've spot concealed areas, so I'm just going to take this and buff. This is the Ecotools large brush, and kind of blend that around, airbrush. I love this foundation because it does blend in seamlessly as I'm buffing around. Even when I applied a little bit extra in other areas, it doesn't take off that at all, even if I'm applying the wet to the dry. So, and I've got something in my eye. Okay, let's go on and try some other products. I'm going to go in with, you know, let's try this. I'm using my Red Apple lipstick. This is their angled blush brush. You can use this for bronzer as well. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Sophie. This is their blushing bronzer, and tap that off. And gosh, I really need a mirror, and I don't want to use my big mirror because obviously it's been casting a shadow. So just going, tapping it in again. Ooh, that's pigmented. Actually, I I just barely, when I went in, so I went in this with the Sophie and got a little bit of the Rosette, and that's the color you guys are seeing. That is super pigmented. So I'm going to work with that. That's, hello. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, happy accidents, you know. But I'm going to have to use, I'm going to go back in with my Ecotools. I'm going to have to blend that down a little bit, guys, because that is, oh boy, is that super pigmented. Okay, note to self, pick up very little product. Check that out. That is just, I love that color. That's, you know, I didn't think that was like the Natural Beauty, but it's kind of picking that up a little bit. I'm feeling it. So, moving on to eyeshadow now, because I'm keeping this very simple. I actually use this for buffing a color over my entire eye. So I'm going to go in with, this is the color Cashmere, and I'm going to apply that to my eye from lid to brow. And I'm just dipping back into that, guys. There is a little bit of powder, I will admit, a little kick up. So I'm definitely making sure I tap that off so I'm not getting it everywhere. And hopefully you guys are able to see this. I'm thinking of getting another camera. I'm doing this, again, why I haven't filmed in a while, I'm going to admit this, is for the last 2 weeks it's either snowed or it's rained. We have had a cloudy day. There's been no sun. I'm not feeling this whatsoever because I miss my sun. I don't have, oh, I do have artificial lighting, but my husband's actually using that in his studio. He's recording an album now and doing his own YouTube stuff, so I don't want to disturb that, and I said I'll work with natural light because that's what I've been doing, but really thinking of getting another camera because it's kind of hard. I would love to look up a little bit more information as I'm filming this for you guys and letting you know exactly, like, I can't run back and forth. I'm pointing over to this side because that's where my computer desk is, you know, to know how Root describes this. And I don't have things written down, but I really think of getting a different camera, and that way, since I film on my iPhone, I'm able to use my iPhone to look those things up as I video. So, yeah, it is what it is for right now, and I'm just kind of working with it. Let's see, what do I want to use now? I'm going to take my Red Apple lipstick. This is their wet dry brush, and this is how I'm going to apply color to my eye, and I'm going in with, let's see, the color over here is, this is Bliss, and this is Flora, and this is Cabernet. I'm going to take a little bit of Flora and go over my lid. So that's what I'm doing here, and you guys will see. I'm going to go over just the lid with that, the entire lid. And there is a lot of powder. I'm going to let you guys know that, and hopefully you guys are able to see. This is about as close as I can get in for you guys, but hopefully with the new camera I'll be able to zoom in and it'll be a little easier for filming, because wouldn't that be lovely? And I'm going to take that Cabernet, which is that darker shadow, and that's this color that's right here. I'm going to take that and I'm going to buff that into, I'm going to take this and actually end up buffing that into my crease. But I'm taking the Cabernet and I'm just going to pat that into the outer half of my crease. So we're going to do that on both sides. I just want to make sure I get that color there. Anybody find out that for some reason, my right eye, I am just able to do that one so much better than I am the left. And so I'll kind of try to get a little closer as I buff that in. Kind of working that up and into the rest of the crease, and I am loving that color, guys. I tell you what, these eyeshadows, they are pretty. I'm going to take the brush again. I'm going to go back into that Cabernet, and I am going to pat it on the outer lid just to darken that up a little bit more on both sides of my eye. Then I'm going to take that fluffy brush and just kind of work that in again. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. I'm going to actually blend that out a little bit. I don't want to blend it down too far because you guys know if you're, or just a tip, if you're over 40, the more that you bring that color out, the more it tends to really make your eyes droop, and you definitely don't want to do that as you're getting older. So, I am very pleased with that look. Yeah, I have green eyes. It is a gorgeous color. I love, 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 love it. Now, what I'm going to do is take an eyeliner pen or a brush. Where is my eyeliner brush? Okay, another brush from Red Apple Lipstick. This is their eyeliner. I'm going to take that A color. I'm going to go underneath my eyes. It does have a brown undertone to it. And I am saying, it's so weird because my eye color, I can go from gray to green to almost blue, depending on what shadow or a lot of times what clothes I'm wearing. And this color is really bringing out, it's making my eyes, because I referenced in this video so far, green. And it is making my eyes look green. A lot of times things I can, if I wear gray eyeshadow, my eyes will be blue. But it is pulling out the green in my eyes, and I really love this. Now I'm going to go line my entire eye. I usually stop at the middle and go out, but I am going to do full underneath that. Now, I do notice, and I don't have any colors. I'm trying to think of what the colors are. I'm going to have to experiment a little more. I'm going to go in because I want something light on this inner side of my eye. I'm going to take that color Cashmere, the first one that I applied, and just apply that to the inside of my eye to brighten it up. And I'm using that fluffy blending brush. Now I don't have it now. I mentioned I placed another order. I'm not sure if that was the part that got cut off or not, but I did order the mascara, and that will be coming. I really want to try that product, and so I don't have that now. So what I'm going to do is curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite mascara of right now, and that's the Red Apple Lipstick, because I do want to apply mascara onto my eyes. So I am really liking that so far. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. If this bothers you, make sure you look away. I usually don't do this on camera, but I don't feel like getting up and going into the bathroom to go do that. And hopefully I don't pinch my eyelid and everything start watering and have to start all over. But so yeah, I did that, and I'm going to apply my Lash Project mascara by Red Apple Lipstick. Absolutely, this has been my go-to mascara for about 3 years now, I think. Or is it longer than that? Gosh, I don't know. It might be longer than that. I had never been able to find a mascara that did not make my eyes water, itch, burn, and perform like this one did. And the cool thing about this one is you continue to use it. And I, again, am going to say this. I wish I had taken pictures because it made my lashes grow. Now, yes, I was losing my lashes because of that whole gluten issue. My body was rejecting everything, but this has definitely done wonders for my lashes. So a little bit of fluffing of my brows, taking my Ecotools. I love the spoolie brush. Oh my gosh, I just ordered another one. They actually came with the set. They had an eye set. It was their spoolie brush, and then their, I think it's their brow brush. They say angled liner, but I bought it for my brows to use with my brow tamer and things like that. But oh man, it just makes a great brow set. And this is the one, let's see, where is that? My old one. And you guys can see it's getting kind of sparse, and you guys can kind of see over here. And this is the new one. So much better, you know, little same size, but it's definitely fuller than what this one is. This one's definitely, I don't know, I've had that one for too many years, too many years. So it's past its prime, and I really need to throw it out, but I have a hard time doing that. So I'm just kind of getting any of that powder foundation that was in my brows. I have pretty thick brows. I have noticed that they've kind of thinned out over the years. But yeah, so I just kind of brush any of the powder or anything out of my brows just to kind of fluff them up, make them darker. Now the lipstick, I am going to use their Houston lipstick, and I'm going to apply that to my lips, and we'll see how it looks. Color may work. It's kind of a rust color. Well, okay. I will let you know, I do have dry lips. I'm not sure. This is almost like a colored lip balm. It's picking up patchiness on my dry lips. And I should have really done a sugar scrub or something, because I can feel the flakiness on my lips. So we'll see if that picks up. It doesn't look patchy. It did when I first applied it. I could tell it was clinging, but now that I've kind of rubbed my lips together, warmed them up, evened out a little. But yeah, it's more of a little orange bronzy for me. You guys let me know what you think. I'm not sure. So let's take my hair down. It's not the best hair day. It's a straight hair day. So most of the time I'll curl it, get a little wave in it, but I don't know. I was kind of going for the grunge look today. So I don't know. Most of the time my hair is straight, but who knows. So anyway, this is the look for today, guys. This is the products that I got from FirstPretty. I hope you enjoy the look, like the products. I don't know, I guess I am liking this lip color now, but do let me know what you think. If there's anything that I left out, leave a question down below. I will always answer your questions and let you know. But also, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so find me, Melissa in Minnesota, there as well. And I kind of respond more, I think, sooner to the Instagram post. I'm on there a little more often, but yeah, I would be happy to chat with you guys. Hope you all have a very fabulous day. Have a happy, healthy, and gluten-free day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.